everyone's kind of their own beasts, you know. You just have to try and surf them because they're just crazy. Things just come out of nowhere, you know. I've had to run down the road to get one of the guests because they forgot what time they were on, came in and then had to interview them, and I didn't think that was going to happen, but it was really good fun, and it's just the spirit of the day. There's so much energy flying about, so many people flying about. It's just great to see big name guests like Alan Davis, John Wagner, Simon Bisley, John Higgins, Cam Kennedy, Carlos Esquerra, many more, Frank Wiley, so many actually coming to Glasgow, the home of the original comic, and letting the fans meet them, mix with them, sign stuff, and just chat to them. And I think the thing that I love about this place, especially this venue, the CCA, is it's such a beautiful building, and it's different to a lot of other cons that are quite huge and expansive. This is very much a more intimate con where you can actually get face to face with the creator, you know, and then later on tonight we're going to be celebrating independent comics in Scotland with the SIGBA award that we created, Scottish Independent Comic Book Alliance, and that celebrates all the new independent comics that have been made in Scotland with the best comic, best artist, best writer, best cover, and also an achievement awards which we give out. So quite a lot. The interesting thing with this event is that, as you can see, it is very much kind of like everyone's kind of very close to each other, but the main thing that has always struck me since day one in all three of the events we've done is that the audience are very respectful, very enthusiastic and very giving, and they love their day and they let the creators know that they love their day. And I think this is why we've managed to bring back so many great creators year after year. And this year I think we kind of pinpointed more artists rather than writers because it's been writer-centric, but comics are a visual medium, so it's all about, and this is the new product we've got out by the way, it's all about what's on the page, and also the writing brings them back, but it's very much a visual medium, and the list we've got this year, everyone seems extremely happy.
Not only you've got what I would class as the big hitters, the names that have shaped the industry for years and years, and shaped the industry beyond comics itself into mainstream movies.
Yeah. I think perhaps a lot to do with that is the amount of films that are being made of comic material. And I'm not just talking about superhero stuff, you've got other things like with John Wagner here today, he did A History of Violence, which was directed by David Cronenberg, and you've got all other sorts of genre pieces, you know, The Losers, Andy Diggle, who's sitting right over there. So it's not just superhero stuff, there seems to be, right now, there's a real desire and a real hunger for comic-based films. And this comic here that I write, School of the Damned, that's also been optioned for a film. So that's quite exciting for us. So it goes to show you it's not just the big boys, it's the smaller independent companies that can actually break through. And I think this is what this is all about. It's celebrating the smaller independent labels who work tirelessly year on year. And then for this, we have something that they can build towards in the SIGBAs and also sell a lot of comics, meet a lot of fans, re-energize themselves and really enjoy the event, and also meet the professionals and maybe make some connections, maybe do a bit of networking. It serves a multitude of purposes, the event, you know. And there's just so much here, you know. There's so many different creators creating so many different things. We have a person here today, Hannah Berry, and she's done some fantastic work, and Yishan Lee, and they kind of crossed, we were very conscious of crossing the barrier from mainstream into independent, into more art school kind of style feel, you know. Every genre is represented, from horror, comedy, superhero, science fiction, war, Western, everything is represented. You know, we even had the Commando guys here today talking about 40 years of Commando, and that went down really well. You know, it just goes to show you there's a market for so many things if you place it in the right arena and publicise it. We're very proud of the pedigree that we've established within this event, and the fact that we sold out both Saturday and Sunday You know, we could have sold so many more tickets. We had so many requests that we had to say no, unfortunately. You know, but it's just been a wonderful event, a sellout event. It's also breaking the record for an attendance at the CCA. So these two things on their own are just great news for comic fans and for the pros and everyone who's making comics here. There is actually people want to come attend, and it's growing. It still seems to be growing and growing, and it's a real delight and joy for Shah and I, who's the co-organizer. Shah, I have to say, has worked tirelessly on this project, and I think the joy of us being two geeks, essentially, because we both love comics, we both read comics, and we both make comics. This is his new book, which is absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend it, which is also written by Jack Lothian, who writes Shameless, Doc Martin, We Are No Angels, television writer. So it's our expansion is really, really growing right now, and it's a sign of what's happening right across the scene with so many kids. I mean, because I'm not a kid anymore. I'd like to think I was, but I'm not. There's so much young blood coming through. It really will prove to be a great and vibrant scene for many years to come, we believe.